couldn't be proud of this guy.
Big guy.
As he like to say, man, he got it out the mud.
Got it out
For real.
Got it out the sewer.
He got it out the sewer. Lowered in the mud, everybody.
We get to ask him, is Future allowed in the locker rooms?
I want to hear that. Breakdown.
At the same time.
We get to ask him, can they play Future in their locker room? We keep hearing these rumors.
I also want to know if... Oh, okay. I also want to know if... We're getting to that. Hey, did you put Sierra up to that moonwalk? No.
Hey, he your boy. But you know,
because you know I'm a tad bit salty. You slammed Zeke twice. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
That's your coach, but some things he still kind of...
I'm a little salty.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, you cheer for your guys, but then you like...
You should be more salty about how they played.
Yeah, but why y'all got knockers out the play? We'll get into that.
Hey, man,
I exercise my demons. I'm sorry.
Get them all out, man.
Starting early.
I know. We also going to talk about what happened this weekend. Some things didn't happen. And my hot topic going to start off with that. So all 4 mics need to be on this hot topic here. Because I'm a little bit irritated with some fans out there.
Which fans?
The NFL is getting them this and we don't like this.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all fans need to, we're going to teach y'all a little something. We got an actual NFL guy.
Right. Listen, one person can't keep a secret. You think 106 people can keep a secret?
Well, everybody keeps talking the same thing, but we're going to talk about that throughout the show. I know, Coach Lewis here, he just done got his, being a Steelers fan.
Yeah, it's going to be rough for him.
Here right now.
So we're going to do some college basketball, too, because while y'all were sleeping, Coach Krzyzewski showed y'all, old young folk, we still can do some things right here and do.
Zion.
What you think he gonna do?
Man, listen, I'm so mad at Michael Jordan right now. No way Michael Jordan, listen, Michael Jordan. This kid should have had every pair of Jordans in his front door. But I digress, man. I digress.
You went there, huh?
Yeah, I went there.
You went there, huh?
I went there. I felt that kind of way.
You felt that way, man.
Yeah, I did.
So it's, 2 hours, gonna seem like 30 minutes. Listen to this show.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy in here today.
Tyisha gonna probably be here to the Super Bowl.
I'm gonna try to contain myself.
She gonna come in every
I'm
week.
gonna try to keep it.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
They go for number 6.
Wow.
They are going for number 6.
Is that not crazy?
Going for, you know, once we beat our division, it's over. Stop it.
Let me just say the Crush Intro is brought to you by Eric Mitchell and Associates LLC with Keller Williams, First Atlanta Realty. Looking to buy or sell a home in less than 30 days? Call Erica today. Atlanta's top producing luxury agent, professional and dependable realtor, exceeding all your real estate expectations. Go to ericamitchell.ky.com or call 678-371-344 for more information. It's hot topic time. Y'all sit back, relax. Here we go. About to get crazy. Stay with us.
Mauricio, what does it mean add? Why do you have to add them?
No, so
Should you add them?
No, that's the new feature.
What does that
That
mean?
if you want to talk to somebody,
Yeah, you can actually picture
you
pictures.
can add, so it's like FaceTime.
So it would just be a bunch of faces?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't want that. That's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people to add.
Facebook won't let me connect.
Stop talking about those Steelers 6, okay?
Wow.
Night, night. You guys need to make it to the Super Bowl. We're gonna stop talking about that.
Right.
4-H club with the refs. Let me give you a stat real quick. We had 162 penalties over 162 more on average of other teams. So don't play with me.
She's ready.
Should have been a lot more calls.
I know who she voted for. Trump.
Watch your mouth now. We talking about sports, not politics. I'm not allowed to say.
what's up,
I'm not
man?
allowed to say.
Yeah, you
Just saying.
But you know that was a jab.
You went to that championship game?
No.
You was a little disappointed.
Yeah, they should have won. They let them down.
Oh, classic loser response. Who should have won? The Jags? They was hungry.
Played at Georgia also. Bulldogs lost.
Oh. Yeah, they should have won.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
They gave it away.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I'll be back though.
I don't know. They're gonna be hard to do this.
Well, I mean, the thing about it,
Just imagine, I had to try to talk to the fans after. They were like, get
30 seconds.
we getting that Trez mind right. Yeah, they getting that Trez mind right. Hey man, hey.
20
We'll
seconds.
talk about that.
better depending on Nate McBride, whatever his name is.
He said it.
Coming back to hot topics.
He's tripping. I don't know what wrong with him.
Marlon, don't tell me to stop. It just
Hey
started.
man, we're going to this hot topic right now on the show, and I looked at what I talk about. We'll talk about the other thing I say a little bit later in the show. We get into all that, but I'm just going to ask everybody, since we got our NFL guy, Coach Smith, I'm gonna rip the thing apart, Smith, and Tyisha. Okay, since 2001, what do y'all rank Brady's greatness?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be real. Brady the GOAT, man. Ain't nobody messing with Brady. He
What
the
does a
best.
goat sound even? I don't even know.
He the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Can't beat. He a winner. You know what I
Real
mean?
recognizes real. Got it.
I gotta give the man his props. You feel me?
He gets better as he gets older.
I'll tell you
Because
what
I just
we'll
watched
say.
a
He'll
documentary.
probably be the first quarterback to play in 50.
Kawhi took it with about 46, so Brady might get it to 50. Your thoughts, Mace?
Well, you know, I don't use the word GOAT. There's only one GOAT to me. That's Jerry Rice. I use greatest of my era because our parents, like, if you have a conversation with your dad, he's not going to say that, you know, this guy is the greatest or, you know, we're all going to have different opinions. He is definitely, right now, if he picks up this trophy in 2 weeks, he'll be the greatest of our era, man. I mean, what?
He already is. That who's better than him?
I mean, for this era, like, say,
Right.
I think Montana.
Okay.
I think Montana did it better. I'm going to be biased. Troy Aikman. But we digress. Tyisha,
Oh,
what do you?
come on. I was
Come on,
with you on the
stop.
first one, but not the
Stop
second.
it. Stop it. Okay.
I just watched that documentary of football life with Bill Belichick, and it reminded me of how we used to almost have it and lose it. And then how over time, the Belichick Brady dynasty just kept getting better. And how many times do people have to underestimate us? But you know what, too? You got to respect Brady. He doesn't do the cocky-ish. He doesn't do it. Even after he won this morning on the radio, he said, you know, this group of guys, they earned it. This is a different group of guys from before. The best team wins. He could have went in. Kind of like Philly's going in now. Kind of how like Jalen Ramsey was going in before. How you going to promise your team a Super Bowl win? You're so wet behind the ears, you don't even know what is happening. It would make you make a statement like that. But we don't do the cocky stuff. Belichick doesn't give reporters anything, and even though I'm a reporter, I love it. I just think Brady's classic. And with the way he and his supermodel wife eat and what they put into their bodies and how they work out, he's not like the rest of us as far as aging. He's getting better. They try to say he couldn't do it this year.
Oh, he vegan or something?
He's more than vegan. He goes all the way in. He made me feel bad for my eating. Look it up. His chefs did an article on what they feed him and Giselle and the family. It's really all fruits and vegetables, nuts, a little bit of beef, but like no dairy, just no sugar.
Wow.
And that's why you see his cheekbones at 40.
Like you're hungry. I don't use GOAT much either.
I don't use GOAT.
But for this guy, I'm about to be very close. He's played since 2002. He's defeated in his era. He's defeated Hall of Famer for the St. Louis Rams, Kurt Warner, Peyton Manning. The guy, 2 Super Bowls. He's 40 years old. Last year he went from 28-3, won a Super Bowl. Yesterday he was 20-10, went to the Super Bowl. He's done it with. You asked the question. Name his superstar receiver.
Right.
It could be anybody. And that's the beautiful part.
And that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like, when I say no house or don't, and again, everybody, when I post listen, a lot of times I just be talking to myself when I'm doing research, I'm talking out loud. So I'm not going to go back and forth with y'all. But I say not a household name. The shot was at Dez Bryant.
Yeah.
Because you get all of these guys who get these big contracts and all this stuff, and they're not like, when have you seen somebody walking around with a Danny Amendola jersey on?
Right.
Or Chris Hogan jersey? These guys continuously to get done. And when he had Moss, they had the greatest year
That was the best.
in history, but they didn't win the Super Bowl.
And before I
Yeah.
go, and the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you how great this guy is. They scored their last 2 touchdowns with their best receiver out of the game.
Oh, concussion.
When Gronk got that concussion,
Without Gronk, they scored their last 2 touchdowns. We'll talk more into it, but right now, man, we got to introduce our folk who ain't been here about 2 years. I don't know what he been doing when he come back to town, man, but we got to talk to Garrison Smith, man. Stay with us. It's the Crush.
Antoine said you tripping Aikman, not even a top 10.
Man, you need to cut
agree.
it. You need
I
to
agree
cut
with
it.
that.
Every time you undefeated in the Super Bowl.
But this is the guy who still loves the Cowboys and still acts like
That's
he's
right.
doing good.
Listen, I'm not abandoning the ship.
How many Super Bowls Troy in here?
I believe it.
3-0.
I didn't abandon ship when we
Brady got?
were horrible either.
Brady got 5. But Brady 5-2 in the Super Bowl.
But explain what you think. What makes Aikman so classic to you?
Because the guy was
You just
a
like the
leader.
team.
No, he transformed kind of like.
What's up, y'all? About to get to this interview with this guy here.
He brought us back.
No, that man, but he had a lot of help though.
He had listen,
That man had the best O-line it was.
but still.
What his name was? Big
Eric Williams and
Big-
Nate Newton. And
What would have happened if
The
Bledsoe
big
didn't
one.
get hurt?
That,
Really? We're
Larry
going there?
Allen.
Larry Allen.
What would happen
Man,
if Wentz
come
didn't
on.
get hurt?
But
That's why Evan
still,
Spence so
wouldn't have been
good.
but you
playing.
got to still have the
You got no
true
choice
man
but
to
to
be
be
the
the leader.
leader.
Playing
It's like
against
they hate Brady.
your whole line is Pro Bowl. Like, come
3-0
on.
is 3-0 in the Super Bowl. Joe Montana undefeated Super Bowl.
see, y'all keep going with that undefeated 5 Super Bowls. They man about to win 6. If
I'm
he
not-
wins,
listen,
if he wins
He
I
6,
got to have more rings than Jordan.
he about to have more rings
6
than
in
the
10
Steelers
years.
by himself. Steelers
Yeah.
needed 4 decades to get 6 rings.
Right.
He's doing it by
The Steelers
himself.
always want to bring up those 6 rings.
Yeah, Steelers fans always talking about them
And
old
five,
rings.
6
Nobody care about y'all
in
rings.
6 different decades.
Hey, what up, Godfrey? I know Cowboys. I know. Yeah, that's good. Y'all look
The
Cowboys.
real GOAT is
America's
Jordan.
team,
That's
baby. America's team.
Brady had
Mike-
almost a
Mike
10-year
do.
lapse between
Mike ain't
Super
no question
Bowls.
to me.
I
always-
be trying to say LeBron better than Jordan.
Not 5 of them.
They be smoking.
But you know
Bad
what?
salt.
But you want makes my mad? What makes my mad?
What?
They always talking about cheating and all that. I say, you know, Jordan's last play as a Bull was a
Brady may have not.
No,
been
it
because
wasn't.
Bledsoe
So
was
let's put a
balling.
video.
I wouldn't say
You saw my
Bledsoe
boy
was
run by him.
balling.
I said, but he the greatest.
Bledsoe
What was
was
it,
not
they
doing
played Jazz?
that
Yeah,
great
he
that
bumped
he
Brian
got hurt.
Russell.
And I still
Yeah.
love Bledsoe.
He
I
still had to
was
make
a
a shot,
Patriots
though.
fan, even when
I don't
we
care
were
what nobody
horrible.
say. You can
Like
do what you want to.
Roddy
You still gotta.
That's
But
cut.
there with that
now-
shit.
LeBron
We're
can't do
not.
it.
And y'all
LeBron
can stop
gonna
hating
clank,
on Brady and
clank,
give every
clank.
man his credit. Because if that was your quarterback, you would be like, the GOAT, the GOAT. Poor
Coming
Bledsoe.
back.
Bless us with the trophy. Been
It
pissed.
was good to see him.
We're going to this crushing interview brought to you by the ORC Software. The ORC team is committed to providing full lifecycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. ORC's models when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to orc.com. That's ORASI.com for more information. Make sure, please introduce our guest, sir.
Hey man, coming to the microphone, Doug High, Georgia Bulldog, and currently Seattle Seahawk. My guy, Garrison Smith to the microphone. What's up, G?
What's happening? What's happening?
G,
Let me just start with this, man.
G baby.
When you heard about the whole, what happened in Georgia, Alabama, Georgia, what were your thoughts, man, being a Bulldog yourself, sir?
Oh man, it hurt me, man. They should have won it, man, but I don't know. Second half, they just lost the sauce, man. They stopped running the ball. Should have ran the ball. They had them right where they wanted, but they stopped. And they kept trying to run up the middle, and one of the best college line it is. So you know what I mean? It was what it was.
It was.
Why didn't they run the ball?
He ran the ball, just ran with the wrong person.
You thought Sony
But
Michelle should.
that pick that ended up giving them the 3 points.
Right.
That was the difference of the game.
Oh yeah, it was huge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why are you throwing the ball?
Yeah.
You got a 2-possession game.
Right.
Just run the ball. Run the time out. Why is you throwing?
I mean, you make some good points.
Sometimes you want to lose. Like, that was just bad decision. Run the ball.
We'll come back to that, Garrison. I want to talk a little NFL for a minute. Now, you're a guy highly decorated in college. You know, kind of got looked past, draft and all of that stuff. But your work ethic is the reason that you are playing in NFL. Talk about just the sacrifices and the true grind it is to be an NFL athlete.
You know, it's just sacrifice, man. You just gotta set your mind on what you want to do and what's important to you. You know, because around this time, you know, you can just live it up and party and just have a good time, or you can, you know, work out. And the past couple of years, I've just went to work every year and just worked on my craft and did what I had to do, eating wise, you know, nutrition and you know, and investing on yourself. You know, you got to spend the money on, you know, massages and, you know, training. You know, a lot of people try to do it the cheap way and just go to the, you know, the YMCA and Planet Fitness on Martin Luther King and do it themselves. But you know, me, I just invest my money in my trainers, man. So, you know, shout out to Coach Ball. You know, shout out to, you know, GATA. You know what I mean? Everybody that get me right. You know, we put that work in.
We knew a couple of years ago when you was in here and you was talking about transition and trying to get to that point where you know you was going to continue to be on the team. What was different between the Garrison Smith this year and 2 years ago, would you say, when we talked to you before?
You know, I just watched and observed. You know, I learned a lot, you know, just from practicing my craft. You know, my second year was real important because I was able to go against the starters every day in practice, even though I wasn't actually playing. And I just used to work my stuff and just see what works for me. And then I was able to just translate that into the next year full speed. And that was the biggest difference. And just learning and just, you know, I always believed in myself. I knew I could do it. I just needed the opportunity. So when I finally got the chance to show it, you know, it was, you know, like my D-line coach, Coach Ash, told me, you know, go get the money. So that's what I did.
Go get that money, man.
I respect the players, though. I can talk all the cash money-ish. I can talk on the sideline, but I do respect the players, and I can imagine that being on the field, being in it, as opposed to watching it on TV, we can all be Monday morning quarterbacks, but I do really respect people who play. And that's the precursor before we go at it, but go ahead.
Appreciate it.
G, how is it life every day way over there in Seattle? Because it's totally different from ATL.
Oh, way different.
Totally different.
Ain't no Hans or ain't no American Deli, man. So, you know, I be struggling out there, so, you know.
And it's cold.
Nah, it's actually colder here than it is there.
Really?
The only difference is it's just kind of dreary every day and kind of, you know, it's rain. It don't rain hard, it just drizzles a little bit, but it's like constantly like that. From like the fall all the way through the spring. The summertime is the only time you got clear skies.
That's why people from Boston's so angry.
Hey, we come up, man. We got the crew here. We start with Garrison. I want to talk to you about professionalism and being a professional and making sure that the Garrison Smith, the business, how you take care of that and keep going in this NFL up to date. So we got a lot to talk to you about, man. So stay with us, guys. Sister Crush. We'll be right back.
What high school did you go to?
May.
No, I want to do it.
Doug?
You want to piss May people off? Okay. People say the wrong school.
Ah!
Hey, I ain't going no damn May.
That salsa part that's on the mic, it has to be facing towards you.
Yeah, little part right here.
You see it? You see the little symbol
The little
right
thing
there?
right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
part has to be facing you.
I was his coach. I coached him at school.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's so
He started me as a freshman.
Oh,
So get G on the field.
that's awesome.
Get him on the field.
Get
That's
out.
tackle.
That's
You
awesome.
need to bring
Y'all
out
get
that
to y'all.
field. I keep telling you.
I got the.
You better show them I was a beast.
couldn't
I'm out there knocking people out.
Hey, look here.
Playing Westlake.
And I
Jerry Newton.
admit that
First play of the game,
one
24
good hit with
24
Brady might
ISO.
be down.
Going to get the safety.
You got some.
We played there in Steve's High School, first play to play. I
They
never
were trying
forget.
to kill him.
24 top.
And y'all know
Go,
they were
one
trying
of
to
y'all
kill
put
him.
that play in, 24 top. Dang, we had a play where instead of the guard pulling
Conspiracy
around,
theory. Oh
we had
God,
the tackle
please,
pull
can we
around.
get
So I was a
some
left tackle.
Because he was an athlete.
I pulled all the way from the left
Besides
tackle.
that.
Went right in that gap.
Knocked the cornerback out.
Problem is Vegas
Boom,
is trying to
touchdown.
show
We
you
won,
that
we
all the
won
games are
7-0.
fixed so that
We
we
changed
can-
blocking scheme. Cause we had
How did
Garrison.
Vegas even benefit when we were always
No,
expected
I saw him
to
2
win?
days in pads. That's how I started.
What the defense waiting on?
Huh?
What the defense waiting on?
I ain't never tripping over
They ain't tripping that defense.
Coach bit them tripping.
Sometimes, yeah.
Dog, listen, this what I'm trying to tell you, dog. They did
Yeah,
Dent like that.
Willis, tell them.
They didn't want Dent.
I ran into
see
you.
it. I think.
at-
And then my bad.
Patriots with Patriots.
Dent went down on B team. Now they cut Dent. I said, Dent, come back to practice. I put Dent. He was my blocking tight end.
Miles
wide
Jack tried to
receiver.
take his soul.
I like
All
put
of the
him on
Jags
kickout
looked like
team.
they were on something. I'm
He
sorry.
went down there. I'm
They
talking
were
about
trying to
he
tackle
blew. He
the
played
heck out of
Tri-City.
everybody.
The next Monday,
I was scared. They were
Hey,
acting like some real life.
Rick, send him over there. Nope. Nope. Y'all get him next year. We'll fight about him next year. Nope.
Did Terrence tell you I ran into him at the Falcons game?
Yeah, I
Not
saw the
playing the
picture.
Patriots, and he had all the Patriots gear on.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
That's him.
Even I had a Falcons shirt on.
But you have to do that. You have to keep appearances.
That's what I try to tell people.
They don't understand that.
But this,
I say I'm a second string Falcons fan.
30
but you
seconds.
have to.
Right.
You know, he asked him one question, get pissed off. All that talent. What's the trophy? Y'all
20 seconds.
I was 100% off. Exactly.
Man, I don't know. That's out of my.
Can't be so mean. And then run out of gas. They played too hard.
It's
And
our
then couldn't
environment.
finish it.
Yeah,
Don't
you know,
forget
I
it
can't-
We
was
talk about that a
the
lot.
fourth game.
Y'all don't have half the stuff that everybody else got. Y'all
Yeah,
got
we
that.
ain't
Scared, though. I'm not
distractions,
gonna lie. I was
One of
scared.
my
Third
remember
quarter, I was
Therese
scared.
got shot. My freshman
I
year.
was talking to my dad on the
You had
phone.
players
like,
getting
"Dad,
shot.
oh,
You ain't
no."
getting shot at Grayson. You ain't worried about getting a dang
Sure.
late class time out.
Is so
You
tall.
ain't got no real
He
trouble
falls
in them
We,
suburbs.
we won without him yesterday.
Hey, we're back.
He'll be ready.
Yeah,
We're doing our
real
question
dang
interview
well.
right now with Seattle Seahawks, Garrison Smith, Georgia Bulldog, Douglas. Hi. They ain't retired your jersey. Man, so get on that, man.
All right,
Yeah,
we're working
get
on
on that,
We're working
man.
on it.
Hey, man, we're here with Garrison. What we talked about a little bit before the break was learning to be a professional in the NFL. You hear a lot of stories about players getting in trouble or doing the wrong thing and all of that. What has been the biggest thing for you learning how to be a professional and making sure that the Garrison Smith brand?
Man, I just got rid of my 92 Jimmy.
You finally got rid of that white truck.
I gave it to my godson's brother.
So y'all don't pass it down.
Yep. So it's
Still in the family.
technically-
Still in the family.
But I went to the auction and got me a Crown Vic.
I want you to understand what he
for
just said.
$1,000.
He went to the auction.
I love it. I love
He
it.
got him a Crown Vic for a G.
Yeah, so you can't take that line out of it.
They have to be tough riding around Seattle in there because they not used to saying
Yeah, man, they really messed it up. Cause when I took it to the Firestone to get it worked on, they messed some stuff up. Next thing you know, my radiator started getting high, and really I was getting it fixed so often. I was like, I'm spending too much money getting it fixed. So I was like, let me just go ahead and pass it on. So I shipped it back to Georgia, and then I worked out a deal with a guy. I got a free truck for a ticket. So that's how I worked out my car.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I ain't heard him about a car yet over $1,000.
Yeah.
So he basically bought 2 cars for $1,000. Anyway, talk about this locker room. We just have to ask. You in Seattle. There's Richard Sherman. There's Russell. There's all this. Your line mates.
Wait a minute, not to mention your coach character too.
Yeah, Pete Carroll. Tell everybody how the Seattle Seahawks locker room is on a day-to-day basis and even on game day.
Oh, it's crazy, man. You know, we just, man, I'm telling you, because Pete Carroll, he like a young player himself. You know, he just got a young spirit. So, you know, we listen to the music. You know, we got a playlist that's going on, just all the latest music. You know, we're not listening to, like, you know, at Georgia, you know, we got to listen to the Eye of the Tiger and, we got to
So
listen
Pete
to
Carroll's
Jason
going to
Aldean, you know, but nah, yeah, really.
Show us how he's,
But
show
in
us how
Seattle,
he's 1, 2,
we
3,
listening
please.
to, you know what I mean? We listening to the future. We listening to anything that's new.
So you have some other questions on that, right? So future is allowed in the locker room.
Yeah, man. We don't lie to worry about that, man. That man a millionaire.
Yeah.
You got that much money. You not worried about what nobody think.
No.
Is Russ truly this guy that we see where he's upbeat and everything go Hawks?
Oh yeah, that man is super optimist. Like he's the most positive guy I ever met. You know, you'll be losing 50-0 at halftime. He'll come back. Come on, guys, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna win, man. We gonna win the league. Yeah, and most of the time he come back and win it. Like you know, like he really do it. So that's why I say I believe him. Like I'm a believer. That man he really like that though.
How would you characterize this season for you guys? Was it a disappointment? Of course, everything do some disappointment because you couldn't go further, but
The injuries.
with injuries and things like that, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's really what it was. It was injuries.
They lost some big time players at the time.
Yeah, man, it's hard when you lose them big time players like that, you know. And it's especially when them guys are, you know, morale boosters and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what it really was.
Show could have not showed up. Cowboy.
I didn't feel
Hey.
Zeke a few times.
Say that, man. Say that.
We gonna get it out there,
Yeah,
man.
say that.
Seems like he's saying.
Yeah,
I think we might have a caller soon too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna get the pulse of Boston.
She's got the non-polished Boston accent. I worked on this.
We'll be right back.
I'm so serious.
But Russ always be, hey,
Go Hawks.
hey, go Hawks.
Man,
Yeah, man, I just think, go Hawks.
Look at that.
man, really like that.
Really?
He really like that.
There she go. Right
Good
over.
phone call.
Yeah.
The crash course. Hello?
Is that my sister?
Yeah, that's what I can.
I
I can hear her voice.
We have the same voice. They're gonna be like, "Is that Tyisha?"
Shortly, okay?
Don't tell her. Don't curse. She probably won't.
Tell her keep it
They might
clean.
think
Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
They said to remind you, keep it
Keep it
clean.
She
clean.
probably will, but you know, mask holes. I don't know. They get excited.
Okay, thanks.
Not everybody's on TV. They don't have to be all censored. Okay, back to y'all. What y'all saying? They said your Crown Vic in Seattle must be
Schmitty
clean.
asked.
No. My Crown Vic is here in Georgia.
Yeah, put it.
Oh,
My Crown. I
his
would
Crown
have-
Vic is here, and don't be looking for it.
Hey, man, and Schmitty asked who the biggest teammate in the NFL has had the biggest impact on.
And yes, the Patriots do win with injuries, and when our players get convicted of murder.
Maybe,
So it's special on them the other day.
maybe it might be.
Sad, man. Those were the 2
Mike
years I
Bennett
was
was
in Boston.
Mike Billy?
Fox Station.
Michael Bennett.
Michael Bennett.
You
But-
that-
You know Michael
that's
Bennett.
why he was
We
at-
know Michael
Oh
Bennett.
yeah, I know all the spots, and honestly, I think he just had a thirst to kill because there was no
The thing
reason.
that tripped me out about Michael
he
Bennett, he just wore like a shoulder guard. He don't wear no
He had a
pad.
thirst to kill who just couldn't
Yeah,
play football.
he took all his stuff out.
But
He
you know
just
what?
wearing like the
Blame
bare
coaches
minimum
in
of
Florida.
what you wear.
They knew he was he was breaking the law, and I know like maybe it wasn't as big, but
Yeah,
they
y'all
kept
know.
letting him think he was invincible, and he was a millionaire at 22.
Linebackers out for
I
it.
get it, but come on, dude.
Yeah, boy, I was
If he was still
putting it
on
together,
tight
boy,
end,
as it was going through.
what?
Well, when y'all had both of them, it was fun.
Wasn't that the year we went undefeated? Which I don't like to talk about the Super Bowl, but
30
it
seconds.
was still a good season.
We understand, Eric. Everybody knows that yeah, Pat do make people sick, man. But they
We need a loss, though. I don't like that undefeated stuff. We need a loss. We need to taste that loss and move on.
20 seconds.
We're gonna put the phone over here so y'all can check this the Boston connection that's about to happen.
Coming back. You have a caller.
We swagging and we surfing right now. It's the Crush Sports Talk. Streaming live on the Sensation Station Network and also on WBLZSports.com. Maceo, we have a caller, man.
Now we taking it up top. Call up. What's happening?
How you doing, caller?
Yeah, little sister, tell him.
We know all that, D. So
How you
tell
doing,
us
Deanna?
how is life in Boston right now?
Right down. And our family's from Philly. Our mom grew up in Philly.
Wow.
So it's about to be on.
So yeah, you a Patriots fan, huh?
Yeah, she from the Boston representing.
Foles doesn't have it in him to play another game like that. I dare somebody to try to argue
Just say they got
that. 'Cause y'all know
served.
he was about to retire.
Remember they slammed him?
He got a second wind. That was good. That was great against the Vikings. Who? I don't even know what happened to the Vikings. The Vikings thought the game was next week or something.
So, Deanna, let me ask you, what was the pulse when y'all was down 20-10? Did you still? Everybody was still calm up there. Everybody knew that y'all still had Brady, and there was a chance y'all was gonna win, right?
For real. I'm not gonna lie though, I was scared.
Wow. Wow.
So, you know, you have a little girl that's on the way.
That poor little girl in her stomach while she yelling at the TV.
Right. So, and that's what I want to know.
We need you to calm down.
Yeah, we need you to calm down. Are you throwing stuff? Are you yelling at Brady?
What's going
in
on?
your present condition?
We gotta calm down, man.
So this little girl without doubt is going to be hyper.
She got no choice.
She's going to be hyper
no choice.
at
We
birth.
can't even tell her to calm down. She's gonna be like, for real?
So we start looking at pictures of the baby off the hook. We gonna just type, y'all did this.
Y'all see, it's you guys' fault.
Yeah, you guys' fault. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you right now, Deanna, what's gonna be the score in the Super Bowl?
At least you tell the truth.
Wow.
On
Yeah.
Philly's defense.
Wow. So what is Grunk's that will Grunk has about 13 days to get his head right. Will he be ready to go?
He got hit. He got hit. He got hit.
I hope he remembers the playbook.
Yeah.
Dang. But we did win without him. But the Phillies defense is going to be on fire.
Yeah.
They have not been in the Super Bowl in a minute.
Well, Deanna, we thank you so much for calling. We sure we'll hear from you again. Now, you know, now promise me, if something happens, if Philly happens to do something, take a victory, we still want to hear from you. Don't be talking about you in labor pains and you can't call.
Right.
We all the way real. Tell him,
We
dude.
want you to call, okay?
Win or lose.
Okay.
That's my dog.
But we know what the truth's going to be.
Thanks for calling us. That's a lot of Boston going on here. Thanks for calling us, man. We appreciate it.
Love you.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye. What number did she call
Hey
that?
man, off the chain. She called 678-613-5857. Lord have mercy, y'all.
Y'all couldn't even handle two of us.
No, we
One of us need to stay up north.
That would be something.
We're back with our man Garrison, man. And let me ask you, when you Seattle, the defense is, yes, you have great offensive player, but y'all defensive players are almost rock stars yourselves over there. You look back, you got Cam Chancellor, you got your boy
Bam Bam.
You know, I forget his name, Bobby Wagner, who was one of my favorite linebackers. But getting all those guys behind you, and then 12th man, Seattle. Talk about playing in Seattle, man. It's the environment that's there.
Oh yeah, man. They're the best fans in the country.
So the 12's real.
Oh yeah. I guess because it ain't that much sun, you know. The game is the only thing that can bring happiness. So,
We need something, man.
fans is real deal. They ain't got the fake crowd noise like somebody.
Oh,
Oh,
Ow.
wow. That's how y'all cheat. That's all I got.
ouch!
Wow,
Yeah,
shots to the home team.
Ouch!
Who gets caught for fake fan noise?
Ouch!
So
10-yard penalty.
You know, G, we could use you, man. We need some people now. But there you go, man.
So yeah, I gotta go and talk about this now.
Go ahead, man. Get it out, man.
I need therapy.
Go ahead, man.
G, you go in one of you guys wasn't going to the playoffs. One of them was gonna still have a chance, but why y'all do the Cowboys like that?
Oh yeah, we had to do it to them, man. You know, we wanted to get that one. That was, you know.
Is it because I have this theory, G? I think everybody gets up to play the Cowboys.
Nah.
So okay.
They've been chosen to be America's team, and don't nobody agree with that. So they just show them.
We didn't give ourselves that name though.
Who did?
America did.
I didn't vote.
We need a recount.
Fake ballots and fake news. Y'all gave yourselves that name. Stop playing.
We really did.
Texas is not even the capital of the United States.
I always want to ask this: toughest person that you had to go against as a guard, that you had to go against, center guard, when you're on the line. Who was that one guy that you're like, man, he kind of strong up in here. Do some things in here.
I can't really say nobody, but I just know from like watching film, the one who come off the hardest is this dude from the Raiders. He got a Olga Maluski, whatever his name is. But that dude there,
Come on.
Ooh, I was watching some film, boy. He be making some dudes look bad.
We not going for that.
You're not going for that, man.
No. We raise dogs around there, man. We don't go for that. You even make us look bad on film. We're gonna cut you.
That film be making you boy.
Right, man. I'll pull out some of my dog tricks for you. There
you go.
Hey, we'll be right back, man. Y'all stay with us.
Is it rundown time? Or we got one more.
We got one more.
You want to put him in the hot seat?
You got another segment?
Hot seat.
Hot seat.
Go find a hot seat.
Hot seat, you ready?
You want to put him in the hot seat?
We're all on your phone. We got all your pictures. I'm gonna ask you.
What y'all ain't doing?
What up, Eric? Fins up, man. I see you still doing that, man. All right.
What the hot seat is?
Oh, just quick questions. Quick questions we ask you.
What's up?
You know,
What's
might be
up?
what
What's up,
your
T Wheel?
favorite meal, this crazy stuff. We come off top of the
It's
head.
more like the warm seat.
I can't wait to talk to you because everybody say refs all in y'all favor.
All right, it's cool.
Everybody say,
I honestly think the refs hate us.
Listen,
And I read an article that the NFL doesn't make as much money on the Super Bowl when we're in it.
oh yeah.
Because people aren't buying as much paraphernalia.
I've never seen many people say they're not gonna watch the Super Bowl. I'm like, why?
Oh, they're protesting.
Hey,
If you're a fan, you
that's
gonna watch
all it
this
is.
game.
But again,
They watching.
this is why I tell everybody, you have to listen to. You have to just take a broad stroke. X on radio today. Everybody excited about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man, it's Super Bowl.
It's just a salty.
Listen, they just like to say that. Just like the people who were with Cap and protesting, they was watching the game every week.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you everything that went on. Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it.
yeah. It was a lot of that. Yeah.
I just want to say that,
I ain't watching the NFL can tell you everything went on. And Dak tripping. I'm like,
right.
I thought you boycotted.
Protesting.
I saw it on Twitter.
How you saw that play? That play was like in the
Man,
first
Dak
quarter.
tripping. I said, really?
Yeah.
The Dak
I
tripping?
caught a few, like,
I ain't even say. I said, y'all do
how
what
you
y'all do.
know?
But I'm telling y'all right now, it's drama on the fields. Nick Foles is in the Super Bowl. Y'all think about that.
I think that's pretty amazing.
Nick
But we all know it's
Foles.
about to be a beatdown. Like, he's going to score a few times. A couple times.
Nick Foles.
And their defense is not to be played with. However, we didn't get this far to look. Really beat us.
Coming back to the hot seat.
Like a who's who on this team, man. Y'all girl Thomas. Hey man, about jumping in this hot seat, what we throwing our man G Smith in here, man. Gonna throw some quick questions at you, sir. So we're gonna throw them at you. Give us a quick answer. You ready, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get it. Start off, man.
Favorite moment at UGA?
Freshman year. Downtown Athens. That's all I can say.
That's all I feel like he can say right
No more
now.
details. Y'all weren't there.
How good a coach was Maceo?
Oh yeah. Great coach, man. He gets you right, man. He gets you geeked up. And you know what I mean? Yeah, you thinking you can, you know what I mean?
They go through a wall, huh?
Go to the Federal Reserve and run out that thing with all
With the
money.
bag. Secure the bag.
What you got, Mace?
You still a Jordan head? You still like Jordan sneakers?
I ain't really never been to Jordan head.
That's why I want that.
I couldn't afford them.
Now that you can, you still don't go get this kind of stuff.
Nah.
That's why this boy gonna be rich, man.
Yep.
Okay, so just to keep on with that, the most expensive thing you bought since being in the NFL, besides $1,000 car from auction.
I bought some stuff with Merrill Lynch. That's the most expensive thing I bought.
Good answer. Where did he come from?
Listen, the kid was raised right.
Financial.
Shout out to your parents.
Yeah, financial.
When you see the guys pulling the parking lot with the Benzes and Ferraris and the Bentleys, you laugh, don't you?
Oh yeah. 'Cause I'm the realest walking in that 92 Chevy. Ain't nobody built like me doing that.
Go ahead, Tyisha, what you got?
What team do you go for when the Hawks are out of it and you can't say Atlanta from here? What team do you root for?
The Hawks? You talking about basketball?
No. Seahawks. When the
Oh,
Seahawks aren't in it anymore and you're not going for the home team.
Oh,
who you
see,
going for?
I never had a favorite team. I just always root for players.
Do you watch games at home or at a bar?
At home. I'm
You
home
throw
by
stuff
it.
at the TV?
Nah.
Okay.
He always been cool like that.
I throw stuff.
Real quick question, I want to ask this. When everything was going down with this whole Kaepernick thing, how did you feel like because you got your boy number 72, Michael Bennett, who's a big, thing like that. What were your thoughts on the situation and how it was handled in the NFL?
Man, that's crazy, man. He stood for what he believed in, so I got a lot of respect for him because when too many people make that stand.
And he was your teammate once upon a time.
Yep,
Sure was.
He was your teammate once upon a time.
Yeah, so he knew what was at stake, and he done paid the price for it. So,
Even though you see how yoked he looked then? Kind of like,
Yeah,
I play
play
everybody
linebacker now. Yeah, he play linebacker
He's too
now.
big to play quarterback.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they need to let him back in there, though, man.
Yeah, let the man in, man.
He
The-
Pray he
still
does
play.
make it back in.
Does Sierra listen to ATL music way out there in Seattle?
I'm sure she do. I don't hang around her.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she do. Huh? You from Atlanta, you gotta listen to Atlanta music.
What gets you hyped before? I know you talk about what the locker room do, but what's that music that you got in your ear ready to get on that field?
I got a variety of stuff. Old 36 Mafia. I'm heavy on the Boosie. Boosie's my favorite rapper, so y'all need to go check out that Boo Pop, man. Hey, he better. He the new generation Tupac. Man. Go check him out.
Boo Pop.
One of the listeners wants to know if Michael Bennett really wears shoulder pads.
We just talked about
He
that.
basically took all the pads out of him, so he got like some shell pads on there.
He done lost his mind.
What does that mean?
Like
So-
all the padding,
In
he
the
took
shoulder
it
pad,
out.
he took
So
it
now
out.
it's just basically the
It's
plastic.
just the plastic.
It's just the plastic.
Just to say he got him on.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
He would like to play without him.
Yeah.
Somebody just asked this question to you, man. Did they get your magic score right?
Nah, man. Don't pay attention to that. That stuff be. Give me another year, man.
Yeah, all right. He said, give me a year, man.
Find that unleash me, you know what I mean?
But
Really see what's happening.
do guys really sit there and check that in the locker room?
Nah, don't nobody really be paying attention to that.
Okay.
People probably tell them.
Yeah, they probably read about it. He ain't but a 65.
Right.
Hey, Coach Kevin Foster, the track guy, said, "What's up to you, Garrison?"
Oh, what's happening, Coach? What you doing, man?
Yeah. So, all right. So let me ask this: we talked about the college. What was the one play in high school that you remember off the bat? I know you talked about your freshman year. Was that one play you knew that everybody knew that Garrison Smith would hit?
Oh yeah, man. Coach Hurd need to pull out that film. I'm telling you. I'll show you a little baby beast.
Yeah.
Man. They been
He's
sleeping
always
on
showing
me.
film.
We gotta get the film. You gotta get the film out.
I'm gonna break out the
I
Cam
let the
Newton.
film speak for itself.
I'll break out the
You
Cam
see
Newton
it.
film this weekend. I will do that for y'all this weekend.
Yes.
Doug, Westlake just opened the stadium. They tried to fool us with the Cam wasn't gonna play. He come running down the hill, didn't much matter. We spanked them. If Coach Cantrell then take out, he like, Coach, we up on them now, like, Coach, we gotta keep mashing the gas.
Yeah.
They made it a ball game.
Yeah.
But come on, man. We won't lose no Westlake, man.
Wow.
Hit Doug high, man. We don't do that.
Wow.
Yeah. So don't you before you start with the ring stuff.
Now, I know.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
asking.
All right, I mean,
I know because y'all were loaded. Because I done met about 12 to 15 NFL players from this school, man.
That's pretty awesome.
This school, and that's why I say I just wish that people would understand. They had the equipment that we had. and the resources,
Right, yeah.
it'd be a lot more championships in the city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm just gonna say it just like that. That's some talent there.
Yeah, we need to talk about that some more when we come back.
Yeah. Man. About jumping to that rundown when we come back, man. We're gonna put Tyisha in the middle seat, man, because
Bring it.
let her have her fun. Stay with us, Sister Crush.
All the good football players are based down here, though.
Cause Fox said Union Grove.
Union Grove. We went down there later. Hey, one
Son,
night.
man, let her come in. You ain't going nowhere. Okay. Go on, Tyisha.
Oh!
Bring the phone, Mason.
Moving on up.
We'll be back, y'all. She got a change seat.
You bring me to the bad lighting seat? I like the lighting better, way more over here.
Nah, we put you in the
Good luck with the bad lighting. Okay.
Listen, we're not Hollywood guys.
I see. I told him about to bring my own LED light up in here.
She gonna have one like one.
I will do that. I'm bougie about it.
She can be like, "Lady, move over just a little bit. I need my light."
I'm a tomboy until we start talking about lighting.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She said until we start.
Until we start talking about lighting, because I
Tyisha
swear it'll
Fernandes.
make you look 10 years older if it's not right.
here she is, y'all.
Who wants some?
Say about time you've been talking that trash.
Oh. Ah. Call in. Let me hear you cry.
What up, J Mac? What's happening, brother?
So I meant to bring some acorns too. I can't find them.
Oh my god, I have it in my pocket. The one that hit me in the head, it's in my pocket. Oh no, I changed jackets.
Who hit you with the? She got attacked with acorns.
Yo, I was
She thought she was ready to fight.
I was talking all this trash. I was standing outside the car. We were about to go get coffee, and the door was open. The news truck. I'm standing there, and all of a sudden, doing. I thought somebody hit me, and then it bounced off my head into the car.
Oh wow.
I thought somebody hit me.
Acorn dangerous.
30 seconds.
It was hard.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was on the ground laughing.
J Mac, don't laugh like that, man. They laugh. A lot of people laughing at the story you just told.
No, that story is so real. You can't even make that up. I don't know who
You
did
say the
that
squirrel
acorn,
hit
but when
you.
I find out,
The squirrel hit you. They was
a
tired
squirrel
of
probably did. It was like, shut up.
that.
Heard enough of you.
Trash out there.
I was tired of hearing my own self, but they kept bringing it out of me.
Oh, I can bring this down now.
They
You a
kept,
character now.
they kept
Coming
bringing.
back.
You are a character.
I had no time between work and this. I get crazy when I get off work. I don't know why. I just do. It's a natural high.
I got a few ideas and theories.
Hey man, we're going to this crush rundown where we get into some of the stories that quite make the main headlines. But before we do that, man, we'll make sure all our people out there in LaGrange, Georgia, this Saturday, the crush will be out there with Cricket Wireless and I got two-time New England Patriot, two-time Super Bowl champion, New England Patriot, Fort Valley
Two-time?
State,
Oh,
LaGrange, Georgia legend, Black College Hall of Fame, Tyrone Poole
Tyrone
will
Poole.
be
Poole.
with us from 2 to 4 p.m. Make sure y'all come check us out. You can check out all the information on our Facebook, Twitter, and all those pages to find out where and when. So right now, man, let me just start with this. Make sure, look.
Sure.
We got to start with this lady right here. So finish the acorn story, man. I got to hear. So
oh my goodness.
talk to us about this
Oh
acorn
my
story.
God.
So what happened?
I wish I didn't change jackets because I kept the acorn. So I just left the newsroom on my way to my story, stopped at this place to get coffee. I'm standing outside the truck, talking trash to my camera guy who was a Saints fan, and I'm telling him, please take several seats in the back because I've seen plenty of memes. I'm done talking about y'all. So I was talking to him, and all of a sudden this acorn bounced off my head so hard and into the truck to the point where he said, where the heck this come from? Meanwhile, I'm turning around ready to hit somebody who just hit me. But it was the acorn, and I kept it. And that was the cue for me to be quiet, and I was for a little while.
Did you talk to Gary?
Yep. So somebody said, that's cheaters, and that just brings it out.
So that's the acorn story, everybody.
Mhm.
Somebody said the acorn was a Falcons fan.
Probably.
He's still mad about last.
Yup. Saw me on the street and was like, I'm gonna get her right now.
You know what? She talked a lot of trash.
That was a weapon. If I catch you, you're going to jail.
Did you stroll into the news office today knowing that
Man, I glided into the newsroom today because they couldn't now, and the whole newsroom, they're Patriot haters because we all know what happened. We won't go there. But they just want me to lose, like everyone else who's not from New England. They just want us to lose, and I get it. It just fuels us even more. Like, have you ever heard the term masshole? Like, that is real. Like, I was just telling our Seahawks player here that we're angry in Boston because it's winter for 8 months. It is winter and cold for 8 months. We ice forms and everything else. And I'm sorry, Atlanta, but you have trouble driving in any precipitation. Don't let it be ice. Even I can't drive on ice. So it's like you don't expect it. And when you see it and feel it, it's too late.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't get that part of it. Like, listen, for a lot of people who got stranded or whatever, there really was no need for you to be on the road.
Yeah, people don't listen when we tell them to stay off the road.
Just
They
stay in the
don't.
house.
Like, trust me, if Channel 2 wasn't calling me to be in, I would be so at home. Like, that's the kind of the thing I don't like about my job is I run to the danger while we're telling y'all to stay home. But like, I did a story about the car that slid. Okay, wait, I don't know if y'all saw this story, but and I will say he had New York plates, and people have attacked me saying it's probably a rental, whatever. It was New York plates.
Nah,
it was New York plates.
From up top.
Maybe.
Yo,
but
son.
He was driving a little too fast on this one street, and he hit a Georgia Power transformer, hit a water main, went airborne, hit 2 cars, kept sliding for a quarter mile down a hill and into this house. Like, you couldn't make that up.
Oh, I saw the house, yeah.
Right. Like, and like, we can all laugh about it because the family, it hit the garage, and the family, there were parked cars in the garage that kind of blocked the family from getting hurt, but like, why were you even on the road, and why were you going fast?
Yeah. I mean, again,
Quit trying to prove you
stay
do
home.
this, man. It is not. So, and I always wonder about that because y'all still have to report into the station and then go out.
Oh yeah, well a lot of times they'll put us up in rooms that are right next to the station because we got a hotel that's literally 2 steps away from the station. I live very close to the station, so I can't even, I'm probably the first one that gets called in. But like, sometimes we're on 24-hour shifts. Like, you know, I can't even tell you how much I worked the last snowstorm, but it's like all hands on deck. It's kind of fun, and y'all already know I got a crazy personality, so it's kind of fun. You saw me snowball fighting.
Yeah, you did.
With the Cartersville boys who thought it was a game, thought I was a news reporter. I hit them right in the face with several snowballs.
I think that's what shocks everybody about you, because I think it's a perception that you kind of prissy, and you're just so opposite.
It's
Totally opposite.
it's a valid stereotype because a lot of us are. You know what I mean? Like, I am just a tomboy who was raised to like to do the things my brothers did, play sports, who just happens to be in this field where I gotta put makeup on and do my hair. But like, when I'm not working and when I'm not like out where I'm gonna get photographed a bunch, like yesterday, there was no makeup when I was standing on my couch, jumping around and all over the place because of that game. Like, I just feel like, and sometimes I just feel like I was put here for a reason because I don't see a lot of me's in this industry, which, you know, I embrace. But I told y'all when I first started in 2004, my coworkers were like, oh, you're never gonna make it. You might need to think about something else. Your name is weird. Your voice is weird. You know, you're just not a, you know, you just don't look like a reporter. What do you mean?
I'd be remiss.
Just hating on you.
They were, and I ain't gonna tell you what they were.
I'd be remiss. Did you get all those compliments about the white dress?
Oh, wait, what white dress? Oh, the Dr. King Legacy
Yeah.
gala dress?
I was like, okay, y'all, if she comes back, y'all tell her about the dress. I was like, yo, tell Tyisha she look great in
The
that dress.
bigger story about that night is my heel got stuck in the escalator, and I stopped the whole escalator, and everybody was walking by like, isn't that Channel 2? What is she doing? Why is she standing there? Why does she have one shoe on? Why is her shoe in the escalator? I'm still waiting on them to pay me for my shoe, too.
Oh, it did.
Because you kept it
up.
moving.
Oh, I put that shoe on and went out somewhere else.
So it just stopped.
The tore up shoe, I was just like, please don't fail on me shoe.
Me and Maceo got an escalator story too, where we almost.
You were wearing your heels on the escalator too?
What was it? Media day, Georgia Dome. We riding down the escalator and it stopped.
How? Why? I gotta hear this. Dun dun dun. That's a good tease.
Me and Maceo looked, and we looked up to make sure nobody.
Oh, it was gonna be a domino effect.
Yeah, we just looked up like. Oh.
And I was just gonna free fall.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna free fall.
Mosh pit.
And Arthur Blank.
Oh,
my name would have been somewhere on Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Right by the symbol.
Right.
Maceo bed.
Right. I would have. You know, I was like, Arthur, I need it in cursive.
I don't like the way you spelled that.
I need like 30-foot letters off.
I need a box
Right.
with all my friends.
I'd have put it right by the eagle. By the eagle like that, it had like a chain around the neck, like a blade chain.
Oh wait, that is a falcon. You talking about the falcon? What, out front?
Yeah.
Well, I know it looks like an eagle. It's supposed to be a huge falcon.
Yeah, we met the guy who created it.
Oh, you did? Did he say it was an eagle?
He can't speak English, so we don't really know.
We don't know.
Oh no!
We
The
don't know.
translator said it was
I'm
a
not
falcon.
laughing at that.
Translator said it was a
We
falcon.
don't call it a falcon.
Yeah.
And he called him Clay.
Yeah,
We call him Clay.
without a
Well,
doubt.
everybody said they were gonna win the Super Bowl, but we see. So yeah. I can't. Y'all just keep setting me up for the alley oops.
Man, we about to take us a quick break. We'll be right back.
This girl have 0 cents.
I got no chill. Wait, what are they saying? Let me respond to them. I saw it going off a lot.
What's up, Gary Owens?
Coming right back.
That a new Steelers fan on your show?
Oh,
We'll do one more segment, which I know you got to give me streets. We got you. We got you.
All right, man. We're finishing up right now with the rundown. We're going into the second hour of the show. That's being brought to you by our people at Phoenix Senior Living, man. Hey, with Phoenix Senior Living, when it comes to your loved one, everything matters, and it matters to us. Go to phoenixsrliving.com to find out more on how Phoenix Senior Living can provide personalized and compassionate services for your seniors. We listen to the Crush Sports Talk right now on the Sensation Station Network and also on WBLZSports.com. We right now in the rundown. And just, we didn't really get to, but I want to talk about this real quick. Make sure your thoughts on Jason Kidd being replaced or fired at Milwaukee.
Here's the thing. Jason Kidd kind of has a reputation for early in his coaching career. People say he didn't like to put the time in, say he liked to hit the golf course and all those things. Can't do that as a coach. I think with this Milwaukee situation, they spent a lot of money. Free agents, Greek freaks finna get paid.
Yes.
They're getting ready to move into a new arena. And when they look at the landscape of the East, I think Milwaukee is like, they're not even like top 5.
Yeah.
So
not with the talent they thought they had.
right. So it's plenty of talent on the team.
Yeah.
So I just think they feel like if we're gonna get people to buy seats in this new arena, Jason Kidd can't be the coach to take us in the arena. And you hate that you see a great guy, a great player kind of go through this, but coaching and playing is two different things.
Yeah.
Totally. Especially if you're not gonna put the time in to work your craft.
And that looks like it's always the biggest thing is when it comes to money, man, we got the Greek freak. And they say, I don't want to say his name, I'm just calling him Greek freak.
Yeah.
It's not happening. You kind of like Jason a lot, man. Back to Tyisha. When you host events, is it just, what's the thrill out of that for you when you get able to host an event or do a big time event? Change up, you're not news reporter, you're trying to get the crowd all into you, make sure they're happy. How do you handle hosting events around, especially around the A? There's a lot of them, it seems like.
no, there are a lot. I really don't say no to anybody, and sometimes I'm kicking myself when I'm getting up at 7 in the morning to MC a 5K on a Saturday, but once I get there, it's all good. But I think what I like the most is that I can just be myself. I think that for what I do, I've got to turn myself down a lot and, get into a mode where there is no fun and there is no joking when really that is who I am. So I like doing events so I can just be me, and I think I like the shock from people because they don't expect it at all.
Last one for G before we get G out of here. G got to beat these streets up.
We got a superstar to build.
And his crown big.
G, you've always been one of those guys who like giving back to the kids and doing stuff in the community. Just how important it is for you, because like I say, I make a phone call all the time and it's like, you're there.
Well, yeah, man, it's big, man. I just know how important it is in our community, especially since, we're in the inner city. And, you don't see too many positive role models. You don't see a lot of positive stuff going on. So, I just try to always, any chance I get to talk to the kids or, give them some good words or something, I try to pass that on because I just know I had a lot of positive coaches like yourself that, really, even though I had good parents and stuff, away from school, away from home, if I ever got off track, I had coaches that'll get on me too. So, I had, I just had a good village around me, so I try to just pass that on to the kids, and, it's just important. So that's what means the most of me, just trying to give back to help the kids, and, I know, and, when you kids, when I was in middle school and stuff, I ain't have any NFL players come talk to me, so, somebody that actually made it there to be able to tell me, like, how simple it is to get there if you just work hard. You
Right.
know?
Right.
You know. So now I'm just trying to pass them the, you know, the juice. You know what I mean? So.
It makes such an impact too.
Oh man, what is the most important message you like to give to the kids? And not even kids, because we all know there are people that need some advice sometimes. Of the older age, college age. What do you like to give?
Well, you know, first off, you know, keep your faith and you know, believe in God. You know, that's how I live. You know, that's really how I made it this far. You know, just keep my faith in God and just trust Him and just lead me this way. That's the most important thing. And then after that, it's just, you know, just work hard. You know, you just gotta, whatever you want, you gotta work for it. You know, it ain't gonna be given to you. And you can't say you wanna, you know, they say you want $1 million and then you got a beer work ethic. What's that? You want? What's that little saying? They say you want.
You got
drinks.
wine taste or champagne taste and a beer wallet.
Yeah, you got the Bud Ice. Not even Bud Light. Bud Ice.
Well, Garrison, man, we're proud of you, brother. We hope
Always
you keep it, man.
I'm
like
a new fan.
Hey, man, he's that guy. Garrison Smith, everybody. Seattle Seahawk.
That's him.
Georgia Bulldog. Douglas High.
And an honor student.
We come back, man.
Oh yeah.
Some of y'all about to get some of these realists right now. Get y'all some realists. We'll be right back.
They get that photo, G.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Photo.
Want me to take it with my phone? So you don't have
Now
to.
we got.
Oh, you have a
We got a man over there. We got superstar status over there.
Am I allowed to be in it?
Yeah, you in the photo.
You get in the middle, G. You get in the middle, G.
Stop playing.
Y'all so excited. They're gonna be funny.
Oh, y'all really trying to make me look good.
Getting a shorty. Getting a short stuff. Hold on. Take one more. I might have blocked my Atlanta Hawk emblem.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
My guy. Always, boy. You know it. You know it.
Be home.
Hey, I gotta see that. You don't took care of it.
Nice to meet you. I am a new fan now.
How the Vic look? Vic,
Seriously,
tight
I think you're a good person.
Nah, it's still basic.
You put that name for the name.
Nah, I ain't into reels because I don't like attention. I don't want nobody trying to
Not
rob
just
me.
everything, just the color. If I had a Crown Vic, the only thing I did in my Crown Vic, I color. I painted. That's the only thing.
That kind of guy.
Nah, I got it basic. Factory wheels, everything. Factory radio.
He not listen.
I like people, they bring in my car, they gonna be disappointed.
Listen.
Right. This is
He's
not
not-
the
I got
same
broke
one.
into. They were mad. They were like,
He's not the kind of guy.
what a stuff.
This dog. This one like he will wear this like every day. That's what he gonna do.
Aww.
They gonna roast you down. If you bought a suit, you bought at least 5 suits.
From Greenbrier.
From Greenbrier. Greenbrier.
Listen,
They got some.
Y'all
good
heard
shit
that
there.
right?
this why I love this guy, man.
They got some good stuff there. I didn't
That's
even
why I
know.
love him.
That one sounds like
All right, man.
Alright, take it.
I tell you, get the photos, man. Hey, man.
But yeah.
That's why that's my guy right there, man. That's why that's my guy. I love that guy, man. Man, tell Greg, shake some.
I got you.
All right.
Alright.
Hey, Lou.
Yeah, sweetheart.
Welcome. It's, she been on 5 about an hour and 5 minutes.
Hey,
Sit
man.
down. Take a seat.
Gums flapping at an all-time high. Da-da-da,
30 seconds.
Can we fly through basketball, please?
You said fly.
Can we fly through?
First of all, don't go there.
I need time.
She needs that. You're
Time.
20 seconds.
Five.
coming like that. Huh? It's coming like
It's on fire with him, man.
Look at me. Look at me.
Man, it's been like this for 2 years, man. I had to deal with this for 2 years, man.
How about them Steelers? He's still wearing the hat too. That's cute. We'll have to get you a new hat.
We're back.
Yeah, y'all about to get it. Some of y'all about to get it. We about to get some realies out there to the people out there in the sports world who we just can't quite understand what are y'all doing out there. So make sure you want to start off, man.
Sure, really Nathaniel Hackett. If you don't know who Nathaniel Hackett is, everybody, he's the offensive coordinator for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Sir, you had a formation that you used in the first half that you had 6 explosive plays. Guess what you did at halftime? You put the formation in your pocket. and didn't use it anymore. So really, Nathaniel Hackett, you really want to put the game in Blake Bortles' hand on the road in New England? Really, Nathaniel Hackett?
I don't know if this is really, but the funny story of the weekend is really to LaMelo that your coach want to sit the little chipmunk down because you keep shooting 40-foot shots. LaMelo, I know your daddy running, you got your coat on, but you're trying to get your game right a little bit, ain't you? And 40-foot shots, quit being 16, but 17.
I didn't understand what they were doing.
They were shooting 40-foot shot. When your coach said, I really would prefer he not hit it, maybe slow it down a little bit, bro. Get your game right. Assist. Help your brother out. He's still trying to dunk. So help him out. What you got, Maceo?
Really, Philadelphia Police Department. You really gonna put Crisco on the light poles because you don't want people climbing up and down the poles?
That's hilarious.
Guess what? They're still gonna do it. It's Philly.
They gonna do what they need.
Everybody in Philly, listen, they turned
all the way up.
This is what they do. So the Crisco, it didn't help because people were still knocking lights out and doing what they do because it's Philly, city of brotherly love. So police department, man, y'all could fry some chicken with that Crisco. Really?
Really? Atlanta Falcons. 2 weeks ago, we could have maybe had a chance to do a rematch this year. I'm still a little salty. I'm gonna let it go though. Let it go, mate.
Let's be clear about the rematch. They did not score to the fourth quarter, so let's stop calling that a rematch.
Ooh.
And just call it a regulated NFL game.
We could.
I mean, that was sad. I couldn't
one?
even talk trash. I felt like I was kicking the dead horse.
Which one, the Falcons last week?
Yes.
Because, you know, and to all the fans out there from Atlanta, get used to your players. I know y'all still mad at Sarkisian. He's going to resign. He has. Matt Ryan's about to make 30 to 35 million. Just think about saying that. 30 to 35 million.
That's lovely.
So really, everybody, just get over it. He's going to get the market. Blake Bortles going to get 20 to 25.
Without a doubt.
There's a quarterback about to get paid.
Without a doubt.
So really, man, I'm over it.
That's a crime.
It is, but that's what the market says, man. That's how they talk about housing market.
That's a white-collar crime.
Ski mask way. And he's still running with it. But, you know, just let it go, guys. I'm through with the Falcons. I'm moving on. Because I got Tyisha here. About to say something. But the reason why I brought up Mace Show, well, the video popped up today. From last year, that party where we were partying and getting ready for the Super Bowl. And it just brought it back, man.
There's a lot of partying.
Yeah. Why you gotta keep talking, Tyisha?
I'm sorry.
She keeps, it's like throwing alcohol on us. What you got, Mace?
Really, Erica Gray. You're gonna continue. Everybody has seen me do the Dirty Bird. It's no need to continue to repost that when it come up in your memories. Let it go.
Leave Erica alone.
No, I can't let her leave her alone because she continuously tags me. Everybody has seen me do the Dirty Bird. It's nothing else to see here.
Erica Gray, I have not seen Mace do the Dirty Bird.
See what I'm saying?
That means we got to cue it up for Coach.
And this is what I'm talking about right here. Let it go, everybody. Just let it go.
Man, we keep betting us, though, man. Quit
You're the
betting.
king of patty.
Let it go.
Y'all do know if I had to say what I had to say that game, how about them Cowboys? It'd have been on repeat for about 2 years.
I'll still be playing every day. Every day.
And just like to piggyback off Michelle, office coordinator, what are y'all doing? You're too cute. You got something that works.
Hey.
I mean, from Georgia to the Falcons to Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You got something that works.
Yeah.
Why change and be cute at the end?
Yeah.
I think a demon just takes over. Because why do they keep doing the same thing? Do y'all not watch old Super Bowls? Do y'all not watch any tape? Do y'all not watch anything?
Stop
I don't
it.
understand. I just don't.
Too
It's
cute,
just a
man.
demon.
We come back, man. Before we get into basketball, man, we'll talk about this game yesterday since we got it in here. So stay with us. It's the Crush.
Y'all are going to be back in the Benz for 53. You better be, because it's going to be here. It'll be
You're right,
really
Smitty.
embarrassing.
They
if
did
the
blow out
Falcons
some.
weren't in the Super Bowl.
They
so
did.
make it happen.
Smitty said, really AFC Championship referee? When y'all get on the ref tough, man.
They're giving them refs a hard time, man.
And you know what hurt them when they took that picture, ref smiling? I'm like, oh, you can't smile, man. They gonna make
I
everything.
honestly don't think the refs are for us. I just think
I know they're not for y'all. Do you think Goodell
really
wants
don't.
to see y'all in the Super Bowl?
Right.
He got to go in there and continue to hand these people this trophy.
Goodell hates us. Remember his
With a
face when he had to hand the trophy to Bob Kraft after suspending Brady for 4 games? Right. Goodell was like, that was the shortest speech ever.
Listen,
That was the shortest speech from Goodell ever.
Tom Brady was looking like
run it,
Come here.
run it.
Come here.
What was all that you said in the court?
How many games you took from
Yeah.
it? Give me the
Come on
Yep.
up here. Come on up here.
Yeah.
Give me that trophy. If I was Goodell, you know what I did? I'd be like, in my box. I know I ain't taking that trophy down though. Who is my assistant? You go. I'm out of here.
I'm not doing it.
And who's
I'm
taking
not
it to me?
doing it.
Bert
Brady
Hanks.
should've been
Bert
like-
Hanks. Get up there, man. I can't do this.
But I got one thing to say. Roger Goodell got $200 million a week. While he's standing there.
Oh, he took it? He took it?
Yeah.
But Kraft just had that look about his face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bring it.
Bring it.
The champ.
Stop
He
playing.
starts like a wrestler. The champ is here. Just give me that.
Bring that bitch up.
And he raised it like this, man.
Brady
Brady doesn't do much talking.
Hey, give him a t-shirt too.
Ceiling's not the roof.
30 seconds.
Ceiling's not the roof, basically.
Brady just looking like the champ, man.
Run it.
Okay, I got to show it.
North Carolina lost
15
to Virginia Tech
Yeah.
tonight.
Did they?
Yeah.
Still ain't the
They
roof,
can't
man.
put back-to-back games
No.
though.
Nobody
Back
did.
into music.
Except for Villanova.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be fun. What is it gonna be, man? Hey, we're back, man. Woo! Get rich to this. Crush Sports Talk. And all right. So let's talk about the game. Jacksonville, New England. Make sure you were breaking down. I was kind of enjoyed the tech with my daughter, but you broke it down a little bit more. What did you see from first half? What was going on?
Well, like I said, Mr. Hackett definitely did his homework.
Yeah.
He was putting the Patriot defense in tough position by them jumping in that bunch type formation. And the thing they did that made it kind of difficult, they used Yeldon in the third down back a lot. Fournette really wasn't a factor in the first half.
No, he wasn't.
They run a lot of road routes. They were running a lot. They were getting so many people open.
Right.
Big play, like say, out of this formation, they had 6 plays of 20+ yards. You have to stay with that.
Right.
Now, looking back, going to the end of that first half, I was in an argument with somebody.
Yeah.
It was 55 seconds left, and Jacksonville decided to kneel on the ball. So, kind of, I was like, you know what? Pretty good idea.
Okay.
Come to find out, it might not have been that great of an idea. But I think what they were saying, okay, we're up 14-3. Well, I think it was 14-10.
It was 14-3.
It was 14-3.
So about when they got that 3 points going in the half.
Yeah, so I mean, you kind of sat there like. So I just think Doug Marrone felt like, okay, I have one of the best defenses in the NFL.
Absolutely.
We've been playing pretty good.
They've been playing outstanding.
Plus, now Gronk is out,
Right.
and he probably not coming back.
Seeing birds.
Saying what did your sister say?
He said, I don't know where I'm at.
So I think with all of those things right there, I just think Marrone felt like, you know what, let's not put Blake Bortles in harm's way and give them any life.
He must have seen February 5th, 2017, but I'm gonna keep it going.
But like harm's way, this is the last. I mean, before the Super Bowl, this is it. What are you preserving him for?
Well, I just think because he just kind of looked at, okay, their biggest weapon is gone. Let me not give them a cheap score before the half. You don't want to give Tom Brady the ball.
No. I always say you have to play the Patriots like you're down, even when you're up.
Oh, without a doubt.
You have to play us like.
Because in that third quarter, that it was a 4th and 1, and me and Bob Olive was like, he was like, go for it, and I was like,
You gotta slow down.
You have to slaughter. You do
have to.
Yep, it's the only way. Go hard or go home.
Yeah, pound them. Do what you do. I always say what I don't like when coordinators today. The one thing that takes the energy out of a defense, what would take the energy out of me when I used to coach, is when I couldn't stop your running game.
Yeah.
Right.
Throwing, you give me a chance.
Right.
But if you pounding and I'm like, put 8 on the line and you still getting 3, 4 yards. I'm dead in the water.
Momentum is a real thing. You can't see it, but it's a real thing.
And that's the thing, though. It wasn't to that point. Now, it wasn't the running. It's when they started running is when New England kind of basically got back, because it's like, and I meant to put the pictures up. It was 2 or 3 times in the third quarter. New England had 9 people in the box. They were daring, like Blake Bortles throw the ball.
And when he did, I remember some plays. They were, and some of the stuff that got them hype. They were one-on-one cover. They were knocking the ball down. They was getting hype about it. All I'm saying is this: we go back to Atlanta last year. We can go to this. I just see coordinators go away from what's working too much for me these days. Yes, I never coached in the NFL. Maybe I don't understand it, but I do understand that. And when I play football and when I coached it, why go away with that's working? Because if I'm, slaughtering the hog, I'm not going to all of a sudden change the way I'm doing it. I'm trying to get to the meat.
Don't get creative when you're playing us.
You can't against New
Don't
England.
get creative.
To me, it comes back to this plain and simple. Patriots are the best in the game at making adjustments.
Ow!
The other guys stick with the game plan, because I don't know why Jacksonville kept running to the left side on first down.
They don't switch it up.
And I'm sitting there
And
like,
that's what
I'm like, what are y'all doing?
That's what I tweeted before. I said halftime adjustments are going to be the story of this game.
Right. Can I just say that when the game first started, I was looking at the Jaguars like, what are they on? They were so hyped. They were not just tackling us. And I forget the number, dude, but when he drove through that Patriots player for that touchdown, if you look at that, yes,
Yeah.
and he was spinning on people. I was like, why we ain't spinning on anybody?
Ball, hey.
The Jags were ready. They were looking like some true life Jags, and I was like, oh my goodness, like they hungry, thirsty, all of that. I was scared.
I mean, everybody takes another break, man, because I'm even get a little upset, y'all, but you know,
USA.
quit being quick, man. Play football, man. We'll be right back. Yeah, JJ, man. Yeah, they be outsmarting themselves, man.
No,
You
they
right.
all going fishing right now.
Now,
Yeah,
I'll tell you, so they released right before, probably about 5 seconds, they released the all 22 of the game. So that's how I really like to watch the game from behind.
Yeah, that Lewis fumble was big. They had a chance to do something there.
Tom Brady was
Right, Smitty.
like, when I tell you he was just moving people with his eyes, it's so pretty to watch. Cause it's like, I'm just like, as a coach, you got to tell, with a veteran quarterback like you got to tell, listen, don't look at him. If we playing zone, just go get in your zone.
Yep.
Cause dog, it was 2 or 3 times. Dog, he would look at Smith. He would just look at him, and then he'd just kind of move his head just a little bit. Smith had open, and then here come Amendola, right behind. Like,
I love Amendola.
What are you doing?
It's a touchdown play that, I mean, you go back to Alabama, Georgia, the pass Tua made. What did he try to do? What did he get the guy and get him doing like this? As soon as he bit.
Because to me, it was like once Grunt went out, it kind of like, because he had started just trying to force the ball to Grunt.
Yep. Yep.
He was like,
Yep. They had like 3 plays in a row.
He opened up the outfit. Opened up the outfit.
Yeah. Well, I will say Foles, I feel like his accuracy was on point, though.
Oh, yeah, Foles.
I felt like his accuracy, like, way more than I expected out of him.
What are you talking about, Bortles?
I just want someone to.
No.
You talking about
Oh, sorry. Bortles.
But see, early on, they did stuff to make him comfortable.
They both know names to me, so I get them confused.
And they went away from it. Like, say, when they was in that,
It's
in
true.
that trip,
30 seconds.
You didn't even, I didn't know
Ryan
any of them
Ryan
was.
Reynolds.
Well, I knew Foles was a second string, but Bortles, I didn't even
when
think
you go
about
back
it.
out in that second half of that nonsense,
Bortles is.
So when Gilmer made that block, when he blocked that ball, that was it. I knew that was it.
But I keep going back to this stuff, right? If he was as good of a quarterback, you'd have put that ball over that dude to where my guy's the only guy got it.
they should have let that fly. But he was going to the man instead of throwing him open.
Yeah.
He learned.
That's why he's mediocre.
He learned.
But he's still gonna get 20 to 25 million.
And the way we're back, the way to our shout out to our guy Taylor Gabriel. Whenever New England praises themselves, remember just like yesterday, they showed him on the sideline. The guy was like, "Man, we got this, Falcons."
Hey man, that's Tom Brady over there.
Gabriel said, "Say it again, how you said
Hey
it?"
man, that's Tom Brady over there.
Like, stop playing.
Jacksonville had to have somebody say, "Man, that's Tom Brady over there."
But you know what's crazy? Ivan just brought it up, and one of the things that killed me in that second half, why are you going zone?
Which gonna bring me to my next part, man. So for what I can see toward the end of the game, and y'all can see this, Brady had time.
Yeah, no, for once, they were not letting him get sacked. And, like, usually me and my sister are screaming at the TV because they let Brady get sacked too many times.
When he got time.
When he got time, it's over.
Second half wasn't nothing but glorified 7 on 7.
And that's his game.
Yeah.
If you don't get no pressure on him,
That's
he's gonna
any
get it.
quarterback's
Now, when they
But
went
if
back
he is to
man,
the top, nobody can do it like Brady. Because Brady gonna make you say, I'm gonna hurt you.
Well, the reason why Pittsburgh lost is because they let Blake Bortles sit back there. He didn't get touched all day.
Yeah.
His uniform wasn't even
Like I
dirty.
said, I hate
Which
zone.
I was surprised from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. You got one of the best secondaries in the league next year. And you playing zone.
Yep.
It bothered me.
It was awful.
And who did Jalen Ramsey cover on that play? Probably was on
Space.
No, he should
Nobody
have been on.
remembers. They just
That's
remember him
like,
crying on
he
the
playing
sideline
on-
after all that mess he was talking. All I remember about Ramsey is him crying on the sideline. You
Um,
could have waited till you got in the car.
Nah, he's an emotional guy.
He's
There-
he's very emotional.
He's
Yeah.
emotional.
There's the quote of quotes I've always said.
God.
Antonio Lang, right? Remember back Alabama days?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let your mouth write checks.
Yeah.
You're behind, can't cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And unless you play tennis, singles,
Mm-hmm.
right?
When it's a team sport.
Then you just need to keep your mouth shut because I just don't trust. Sometimes I just don't trust the other 10.
But you know
the other
what?
four
And I
out
meant to
there.
ask Garrison this too, Mace. Did nobody touch the thumb?
Yeah, I kept saying that.
There wasn't nobody touching the thumb.
I kept saying that.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a dirty player, but we see
You got-
see injuries.
You got to slap it.
We touching it.
Well, they kept slapping the ball out of our
Oh, I'm
hands. though.
gonna keep
They
hitting
kept
Brady
slapping
until
the
he
ball out
just.
of our hands.
Cause I'm dirty. I'm like Ric Flair when it comes to that, man. Hey,
Ric
hey,
Flair.
hey, touch him. You ain't gotta hit the hem.
No.
You gotta tackle him. Touch the hand.
Yeah, but like I said,
You
that's
can rap it
something-
all you want to.
Going, and when they did jump back in man, they got off the field.
Yeah, they sure did.
And then they went right back to zone, just sitting there
I feel like they ran out of gas.
Well, now New England did put them in a situation because the second half, the third down conversions flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Because now all of a sudden Jacksonville going 3 and out,
Yep.
and here go Brady. Like I say, he did such a masterful job of just moving people. He was just getting people open just with his eyes.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy to sit there. People go watch the all 22. And like I say, it's crazy because I don't really hear the game until like when I go back and watch the next day. Because I watch the game with the sound down.
Oh, you do.
So I can see the game. I don't want to be influenced by nothing. So I can just sit there and be like,
You don't want to be influenced by Tony Romo?
I go back and listen to Romo later.
Why was he saying Jaguars?
That's Romo. It's Romo.
Stat of the day, what I saw: Tom Brady first 3 quarters, 17-24, 152 yards, 0 touchdowns. Fourth quarter, 9-14, 138, 2 touchdowns. That's without his number 1 receiver.
Without
Right.
his guy.
His receiver's probably the taller guy was 6 foot.
Can I just say this, Mr. Lewis Preston? I thought us getting Harrison was a setup for a minute because he wasn't doing anything. He wasn't doing anything. He wasn't
It's like
making any
sabotage.
tackles. I was like, wait, is this like, I just felt like it was a setup. But he came through yesterday. I know you were crying even harder. He came through. Harrison came through. He made
Check out the face.
plenty of really vital tackles where I was like, oh, he's playing. He's in it. Word.
I see coach. It wasn't a setup, man.
I thought.
And wouldn't it be crazy if Harrison got his second ring?
I
as
thought
a
I
Patriot?
couldn't even talk about basketball.
Sorry.
Let me say,
That's
but
what
I'm gonna go back. But I'm gonna go back to this one
He get his
Right.
second ring.
because I'm gonna tell y'all the tweet of tweets that hurt me was when James Harrison put that tweet out.
That he was
right?
going to the Patriots?
No, he's going back to the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Put a tweet out. Yeah, it was too
Don't
soon.
be a Hatriot.
It was too.
Don't be a
It was too
Hatriot.
soon for me. It was too soon. It was like Blake Bortles in the picture of Blake Bortles being hugged by Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're wrong for that.
They wrong.
No, that was wrong. That was on time. 2 mediocre quarterbacks.
Ooh.
I agree.
I'm gonna go away from that right now. Me and Lewis gonna argue about that. But anyway, how do you handle as a Pats fan all the people that hate? All the people say the referees helped you cheat. All the people that say y'all get all the
honestly
calls.
Love it. Bring it. Because when you're coming up with all these excuses, it just means that you were defeated. And what you really want to say, what I hear is, y'all are the greatest. That's what I hear.
Y'all hate make them feel great.
Listen, if you're not from New England, you hate us. We get that. We're not America's team. We don't need to be.
Y'all
Because
not
guess what?
America's team.
We win.
America's
We don't
team.
need any more fans or friends.
Tyisha, between you and John Babel, I have had a full day. The only thing that's been missing for me is clam chowder.
Chowder? You need some.
That's all that's
Somebody
been
bring him
missing
some chowder.
today.
Where's my
'Cause
phone?
I've been getting the business today.
All right,
Where's my
when
dad?
we come back, Coach Preston, we're crushing the boards. We're back. It's New Year. He got to tell us about some things that went on around here. So stay with us at the Crush.
His face.
So I'm missing
I know
the
it hurts
clam
though.
chowder.
It hurt, JJ, but he telling the truth. It hurt though. It hurt. a little bit.
Chowder.
Boy, you see my face when she was talking about James Harris? I was like,
Like you get talked to in the
He
cold.
looked on.
no.
He was all in the feelings. He was
No.
like,
No, you want to know what this face was? This is the face when you get your tail kicked by 30, and you can't. The ref won't throw you out the game, so you just sit there like.
Oh, man. Hoping the camera ain't on you.
I'm gonna grab
Harrison, I was about to say.
I'm gonna get thrown out here.
Get rid of him. He's a spy. This is espionage.
Man, when he came around that side, he got bored with my eyes.
I
I
love
said
it.
it was just the perfect
Man, if
way.
he win
just
his
to throw
second ring
salt
as a
in.
Patriot, it does. Is it
Yo.
second or third? Second. He wins
Second,
ring.
Steelers are going to hate him when that happens. Because it's happening.
He's sitting there on the podium.
Oh.
They probably went by,
Confetti falling
they
down.
probably went by a crib last night like, man, clean it up. Clean it up. So he officially can't come back to Pittsburgh.
Why aren't y'all talking about the fact that a defensive coordinator that had the 32nd ranked defense is a head coach today?
Yeah, true. True. I don't understand that. There's a lot of things
You
with
see
that I don't
the
understand.
guy from he just hired him and going to Arizona.
Oh, Kevin Sumner.
No.
Oh, who?
Cardinals.
Oh,
The guy from
and then you have Steve
Carolina.
Wilkes.
Yeah, Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes.
Yeah, he's going from Carolina.
Then the Colts are going to, they interviewing Josh McDaniel for the second time.
Yeah. Yeah, Josh
I
McDaniel.
wonder if Pat Patricia is gonna cut that beard when he go get his head coach job.
Well, he looked funny as hell. And they showed that picture. I'm like, who is
Yeah,
that?
without
Pat-
that beard.
Pat Patricia. That's the head coach.
I even didn't eat for y'all. I'm hungry.
When you're winning, you forget what you can do if you
You
just
should,
eat this
you should have
win.
seen
30
her.
seconds.
Let me
You
just
should
eat
have
this
seen
victory.
her coming in here. Boy, she
I'll
was
skip
light.
it.
She was skipping light on her feet.
20 seconds.
I was downstairs. I'm like, man, this is a straight setup.
I love that you were there.
The shade is here.
Champs are here.
Yeah.
Or shade. Whatever you want to call it.
Whichever one cut.
Champs are here.
Whatever you want to call it.
Coming back.
Just don't call us sorry. Crazy.
Oh,
Hey.
Champs are here.
All right, we just start with that. Champs are here.
First of all, I want to thank my connect.
Yeah. We got our college basketball connect in the building. Coach Preston, how you doing, sir?
man, just glad to be talking about college basketball.
I know you're ready to get
Yes,
off that
he is.
football, man. I understand. Let's start with, my,
Congratulations, Patriots.
Ah!
let me start with the first
Hold
question
on
I
a minute.
have for you, man. What Krzyzewski just did again, year 2. Your thoughts on the signings that Duke just did this weekend?
I just thought Zion Williamson took the easy way out. That's just me. And the reason I say that is Duke's going to get who Duke needs to get. Let's just call it like it is. But Clemson's having probably the best year, the best year they've had under Brad Brownell. South Carolina just went to the Final Four last year with a bunch of young men that were right there in the backyard. And so my initial reaction, I thought he was just going to stay in the backyard and then help to elevate a program to that next level. I mean, I got to give Duke. I got to give Jeff Capel a lot of credit in regards to that recruiting process and everything. It'll be interesting. I mean, I've never seen one program get the number 1, number 2, and
Number
three.
3. 1, 2, yeah, 3.
Yeah.
But coach, we can't really enjoy these guys because they're only gonna be on campus 1 year.
Okay. And
I mean that don't.
my thoughts always been from the beginning. I've never thought that they needed to go to college in the first place.
And that's my point, Coach. At what point are they going to just say, you know what, the guys are NBA ready. They want to go to the NBA. Let them go, because college basketball is truly affected by this. It's affected.
When Adam Silver and the NBA Players Association deem it to go back to being able to go straight out of high school, I don't see them doing that anytime soon. That's just me. Because the NBA and the NCAA can't get together and come to a gentleman's agreement on that.
Are kids just saying now, Lewis, that instead of competing against each other, doing like Sexton did, going to Alabama?
Yeah.
Or it's just more fun now, just let 3 or 4 of us go to one school and keep it going? Are they afraid of competition, or just, hey, we ain't there but a year, man, let's just have as much fun as we can?
They've done the same thing at AAU ball. Right. And then you get some of these guys going up to these pop-up prep schools and programs doing the same thing. Like, I'll be honest with you, I have crazy respect for Colin Sexton.
Oh, yeah.
Because you talking about going off the beaten path. He went off the beaten path, and he's down in Alabama doing it now. He's down there doing it.
But Coach,
Yeah.
I mean, you only gonna be a fan for like 6 months, and then the program goes back to. I'm just not a fan of the one and done, Coach. I'm not a fan of it.
I've never been a fan of the one and done. I've always said from the beginning you should be able to go straight out of high school. I mean, if they were tennis players, they could. If they were hockey, they don't even have to graduate high school. Right? If you were an engineer and you create some great program, you don't even have to go to school, right?
Or you drop out Facebook, just keep going.
Facebook.
That's a shot at Lonzo Ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
Facebook, Dale.
Yeah.
Bill Gates dropped out of college.
My favorite picture I got hanging up now with my boy in Amazon.
Yeah.
Got an Amazon.com sign written.
Yeah.
I love that picture. I posted that, and everybody laughed at him.
He's sitting there now to my 106 bill. Take that. Anyway, Coach, right now, how good is the ACC right now as far as talent? It's like we may still talk about a little bit before North Carolina losing, kind of all that, but Clemson's, they're doing better than everybody expected this year. Louisville, Virginia, you saw what Virginia did when they came up.
Right.
Duke, Clemson, those are the top 4 in ACC.
Right.
How good is the ACC this year?
Well, I think top to bottom is probably either 1 or 2, with their talent all the way across the board. When I watched Georgia Tech play Virginia and was in the post-game press conference with Josh Patterson, he talked about Notre Dame and Virginia, they stayed old. They stayed juniors and seniors.
Right.
And that's the reason why they've had the consistency. He said that's something he's looking to work towards. First of all, playing against Virginia defensively, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts with alcohol being poured on you.
Wow.
Because you cannot score.
It suffocates.
Like, I mean, first of all, media guys that post, they have no clue what they're talking about in regards to basketball. 3/4 of them, I'm not going to even go there. I counted, Georgia Tech had 32 paint touches in the game. Okay? And that's either off the dribble, that's a pass into the post, or that's a penetrate kick, get another dribble in. They scored 24 points out of 32 paint touches. So out of a potential 96 points, minimum off 264, they only scored 24, right? That's the reason why. That pack line defense it's one of the hardest defenses to teach, but it's one of the best defenses in college basketball, because you cannot make enough 17 to 20 foot jump shots to beat them.
They said 18-1, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, Coach, because most guys just don't work on that part of the game.
No.
That is such a lost art. Guys who can come down and just pull up and knock that shot down.
Right.
I think I'm the last person that
Self-proclaimed like a favorite team.
I have no comment.
Actually took a shot before we go to break. We'll be right back.
Shots fired. I'm not gonna let you keep getting away with that shit.
But
you just heard what Garrison said.
What?
I'm the greatest.
Okay, no, you are the greatest coach.
that is the biggest travesty of the one and done. Right there.
But Coach, it translates to this, because so they're done with college.
Mm-hmm.
they go to the NBA. You don't practice in the NBA.
No.
So you don't work on your game. So if you don't go do, if you're not Kobe or LeBron, no, you gonna play.
That's why Lonzo is saying he ain't playing because he don't have time to practice his game.
You gonna play 3 to 4 years. They travel so much.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tyisha, their schedule, like when Boston was here for the second time in November.
I was there.
Right? So you were there that night.
Yeah.
He said they weren't going to get another full practice in. That was November 18th.
Yeah.
He said they weren't going to get a full practice in until December 29th.
The NBA has too many games.
Yeah.
You don't need to play everybody twice.
So they shoot around. They basically have a shoot around, kind of walk through, and then they go.
The NBA has mixed many games. I've always said that.
Right.
What is it? 100 and what?
It is, JJ. You're right, JJ.
By the time you're done, you play anywhere in the, put it this way, in the preseason all the way up, if you go all the way to game 7, you play anywhere from 125 to 130, 140 games.
Yeah. That's too many.
I know everybody hate LeBron, but just think about he did that for 7 straight years.
That's too much.
That's his money.
And he played in the Olympics.
Yeah, but that's what coach. But that's why I don't like. If you're not gonna let these kids, just let them go to the pro.
30 seconds.
Let them go to the pro, and then let's find a way to.
That's why they got the G League.
They try. I hate that.
It's crazy. Cause like I'm looking at. Well, I'm actually about to.
20 seconds.
But that's what happens to these guys, and if you're not working, you can tell the kids they don't work on their game.
Oh yeah.
He's like, he gonna be out the league in 4 years.
That's why.
When he should have stayed in school for 4 years.
That's why Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are gonna be next to really good stars. And they work.
We're back, man. We're crushing boards right now with our guy, Coach Lewis Preston, and I think. Tell me somebody right now, Coach, a team that's surprising everybody right now.
I hate to say this because as a coach, he drives me crazy. Eric Musselman at Nevada got them in the top 25. Danny Hurley at Rhode Island has done a phenomenal job. They are definitely the class of the Atlantic 10. What Chris Beard's doing at Texas Tech is impressive, but Tubby also did a very good job while he was there.
Always.
You want to know who's really impressive to me? Villanova, because they are sitting #1 in the country again.
Jay Wright.
And once again,
he didn't even broke out a pen strike, yet.
Oh yeah, he broke 2 of them.
He broke 2 of them. Oh, okay.
He broke one out against Georgetown when he beat him by 32. But what I like about Villanova is very plain and simple. They take on the persona of the city, and they play hard. They play together. They play smart. They don't beat themselves. You got to beat them. You have to beat them. And probably one that nobody's really talking about, the fact that Michigan, they checked in at number 25 today. Matt Painter at Purdue, 15 straight wins, #3 in the country right now.
Wow.
So
that's funny.
Yeah.
Coach, I put my eyes on Trey Young.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped 48 in a loss.
Right.
What do you like about his game?
I like how he passes the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, first of all, I don't know why everybody's decided to flip the switch on him and turn the tables, because he was still shooting 30 shots a game at the beginning of the year when everybody was like, man, he's the best thing since sliced bread and second coming AI. Then he gets television coverage, and then people are like, wow, he's being selfish. I'm like, first of all,
people judge you when you get on TV, no matter what you're doing. They just like to take shots at you. They just do.
I know. Hence you in the Acorn today, right?
That was good. That was good.
So, he finally got one.
Finally got one.
It's for the whole show. We got it.
All right. I'm out.
Get your win, Lou. Go, Lou.
I'm gonna take my ball. Take my ball. I'm going in.
First of all, the coach has to allow for that to happen. And Lon Kruger doesn't have enough weapons in the arsenal. You don't have Buddy Hield anymore.
Right.
You know,
right,
so
right.
he's got to do what he's got to do. Now, with him, because he leads the country in points, he leads the country in assists, but he also leads the country in turnovers.
Turnovers, yes, he does.
Right? So the thing is, can you get the assist up without the turnovers? Because he's trying to do too much now. He's trying to do too much strictly because of the fact that he feels like he has to carry the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Sexton's been doing that from the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
without having to take that many shots.
Right.
You know, because he's still averaging like 20 a game.
He's a better scorer.
Who, Sexton?
Uh-huh.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I was having an argument with a buddy of mine, like, who would you take if you were the Hawks, if I'm sitting in Travis Slinks? I love Marvin Bagley. I think he's the second coming of Tim Duncan when I watch him play. But Colin Sexton has that Iverson to him.
He got that it.
He has that Iverson to him.
But
With the home, makes it all you.
that's what you were saying. That's why. Only reason I wouldn't take him.
The home thing.
I don't want him in Atlanta. He's from here. I don't want him. We've seen that story before in Josh Smith. We've seen it.
I think he's mentally tougher, and I think he has better emotional intelligence to handle it.
If I'm taking the hometown kid, you know what I'm taking?
Who?
Wendell Carter.
I like one.
Not that like women.
I'm taking him just
Very quietly a double guy.
Every night.
Very quietly a double
Every night.
guy. It's a good point. It's a good point.
Let's
But then again, Colin Sexton put you about 10,000 people in the seats.
Yeah, but Colin Sexton also, you know, the guard coach, he gonna be swaggy. He gonna be hanging out. Tyisha gonna do a story on it.
Yeah.
You know, coming up at 4.
Then we gonna be here like, why you gotta do it like that?
Why you here?
I'll be like, listen, I know my job.
You be like, news at 4, Colin Sexton caught at, you know.
Yeah, we like. Hey, real quick, Coach. The 3 teams. Georgia State, Georgia Tech, teams that are doing their thing. Your thoughts on Tech and State right now? Where are they?
Georgia Tech can't score. Turning the ball over too much right now. 33 turnovers in the last 2 games. 18 against Virginia, which is understandable because once again, death by 1,000 paper cuts. But with all that being said, they played much better defense than I gave him credit for. So if he can figure out how to put some points on the board, they'll be in that top half of the league. Georgia State just came off a big win,
Huge.
beating Georgia Southern, and they didn't beat them.
The hashtag State not Southern. We tired of saying that, y'all.
Right.
State not Southern.
So
We run the state.
The
Right.
real GSU.
So
that
there we
too.
go.
Producer channel.
I know. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make this plug right now. If they do something in Athens, I think you have to look at Ron Hunter because Ron's done a great job recruiting in the state, being able to go get the right transfers, and he is the winningest coach in this state over the course of the last 7 years.
Without
And
doubt.
it's not close.
Without a doubt.
And it's not close.
Not even close, man.
Yeah. And I like what he's doing with Samaritan's Feet. So, yeah.
Cole, we gotta talk about Billy Preston when we get back, Cole. We gotta talk about it,
Going
Cole.
down there, sir.
Cole, we gotta talk about it, Cole. I know you don't want to,
Recap.
but we got to.
There's a lot of stuff you don't want to do.
Coming back to me.
We'll bring it up in the recap, and then we also allow our guest, Tyisha, to
All I need is one mic.
tell you guys one more time who's going to win Super Bowl 53.
Y'all already
52.
know. You might hate it.
I'm
53 is in Atlanta.
Maybe I'm
Yes.
just jumping ahead.
Yeah, don't jump ahead. Don't try to skip our win. We need that ring.
We'll be right back. You might want to know when.
Should let her write the
Did
mic
they
on
win
that.
6? Oh, you getting first out, man.
You did 6, just, in 6 different decades. You did 6, though. Can we join the club? Just in a better way?
By the way, that picture of you with him with the extra fingers, that's a good one.
Was
I
that
like
hilarious?
I
One
like
of my
that.
Boston friends said to me, I said, I'm saving this for the win.
Smitty said, who you got a surprise team that can make it to the Final Four?
Always the usual suspects.
There's always one.
The Tar Heels will be there. Because ceiling is the roof.
Actually, somebody got to talk about, for the first time since 2014, Kentucky's out of the top 25.
Wow.
That one Coach kind of hot out here in these streets.
Yeah.
What? That's that one and done thing.
St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, a team that we hear a lot every year.
St. Mary's out of the WCC.
St. Mary's.
Them Kentucky kids are awful.
Yeah. No chemistry whatsoever.
No, they are awful.
Like you know who hasn't gotten better? Winnie Gabriel.
No,
He ain't got any better. And I was watching. I was like, it's the first time I looked at a Kentucky team, and I'm like, oh boy.
Coach, I watched Kentucky the other day. I was like,
Against Florida.
Coach, no athleticism. Like, you know how they usually had that guy who just you like, ooh, none of that out there on the floor. And you can tell Coach Kyle is really like.
He coaching his tail off, but he
Right, but you can tell he's so frustrated with those kids.
Yeah.
Coach, they do silly stuff like they can't even get the ball in bounds. That little back screen play he like to run, that out of bounds play, they messed up.
So
One hit the backboard with it the other day.
She thinks the baby's due in April, but I know my sister's body. I feel like the baby's coming in March because we were looking at pictures of when she thought she got pregnant, and I feel like she was already a month pregnant.
Use a month in.
That's not what she thought she was.
Listen, we got bets on it. Like the Super Bowl, she's having that baby in March. That's why I'm doing her baby shower next month because she's having that baby before she thinks she is.
That's gonna get spoiled, baby, right there.
Boy,
God.
oh my God, you gonna be
For real.
your freaking fly mile gonna be outstanding.
I know.
Out of here.
I know. I already got like every Sky Mile credit card. Like this is what I'm only using from now on.
Out of here.
Where you going? Never mind, we know where you going. We know where you going.
You look up, she was them story, then about 4 hours later.
Yeah. Yeah.
So she did a G. What she with a G5?
Tom Brady let me use the jet. Why y'all hating on him and who we voted for?
I bet you Giselle won't let you get on.
Right?
She might be waiting for you.
Right.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, God.
Brazil has voodoo too. Put it on me.
Brazil
got
got voodoo
problems,
too.
Turn back,
Just want some of
sit
that food
down.
y'all be eating.
We're going to that Crush recap brought to you by
Blunt Power.
Blunt Power 3 sprays last for days. You can find out more about
Blunt
by
Power.
going to their website, bluntpower.com, or going to their Facebook and or Twitter page at Blunt Power.
Sound like David Ruffin right there.
And you
Did
hit
I
it like
tell y'all
that.
I met him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great. Listen.
Yeah.
Yes, Greg told us.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I found.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
I
I
got
was
it.
like, what a small world.
Yeah.
Our guy.
He was all smiles.
Go ahead, tell what you about to ask Coach, man.
So, Coach, this situation with the young fella, just passed tonight, Billy Preston.
See, I'm so old school. I'm thinking a whole different thing when I heard Billy
I was too.
Preston. I was a whole different thing when you said Billy Preston.
Coach, these things continue to happen.
Right.
Because these kids continue to, listen to handlers, bag people, AAU coaches. And so, enlighten our people here with us. Kid suspended. So he has to actually sign with a team over in Bosnia. So his college eligibility is up. He was driving a very nice car on campus. Got in an accident, and that's how they found out that's how they found out. Oh, he got that car?
You got that, bro.
Wait a minute. What you doing with that car? Now, Coach, we know how the game go. But Coach, come on. Thoughts, Coach.
There are a lot of suckers out here that are getting fooled for pennies on the dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
Right.
There are a lot of suckers out here, and you know what? The travesty of that is he's going to a country to where he doesn't know the language, doesn't understand the environment, doesn't understand the culture, and then in his mind he thinks he's going to be there for like 2-3 months.
Yeah,
he's
and then
gonna
you
come
ready for
back. You already have one of the biggest red flags on you
Before you start.
that it's going to be hard for you unless you go to Chicago at those workouts and you are just a fool
Yeah.
That it's going to be hard. Like, once again, pennies on the dollar. Anybody listening, you know what I'm talking about. And now all of a sudden, you talking about a Paul Grease with Crisco.
Right.
That he got to try to climb.
But coach, but this is why I keep telling. Listen, hold on.
Right.
If you truly that guy, and you one of those 13 that'll be a lottery pick, just hold on. You're gonna be rich in June. Yeah. Soon as March Madness is over,
right.
You sign with your agent. Your agent is going to give you whatever you want.
Your check about to be nice.
If it's deemed that you're one of those lucky 13.
Right.
Guys, stop doing it. You're giving up your eligibility for $100,000.
I'm telling you right now.
Giving up your eligibility for a car that you can go buy in a few months.
Right.
They can't see that far.
Right.
But
Tyisha, you would be dumbfounded for the most part the number of kids and even parents that don't really know. No, they really don't know what's going on.
Oh.
It's really going on behind the scenes, behind their back.
Okay.
You know, and then you have a situation like this. No doubt, everybody knew what was going on there. But I tell you, the bigger problem I have right now. They had 4 guys arrested back in November. Right? 4 highly rated programs. How many of those head coaches have been fired yet?
No, they're still coaching.
Now, how many of them in the top 25?
Wait, no.
Oh, yes, they are.
Which one?
Auburn and Arizona.
That's right.
And USC's on the outside
looking in. They are.
Tech don't have a
right. And then Oklahoma State just had that win. And Mike Boynton is just in his first year. I take him out of the equation on this. That to me is one of the biggest issues that I have in regards to college basketball right now.
Fellas, you're gonna be rich in about 7 months. Hold out that little $100 grand.
Yeah.
That Benz, that Tahoe.
It ain't
You
working.
need to call Garrison Smith. He'll tell you how to chill.
Yeah.
Man, like, stop.
Before we get out,
Oh.
we're gonna go back to our girl,
Yeah.
Tyisha Fernandes.
Gotta close with it.
Did you say Philly 31-27?
My sister said, everybody thinks they get us mixed up, we got the same voice. She said, no, she said 32-10. 35-10? Yeah.
England. Your thoughts on the Super Bowl?
Well,
We got 2 weeks to get ready for it.
it's kind of like Foles did not expect to be here, and neither did any of the rest of us. We know that no one thought Philly was going to annihilate the Vikings the way they did.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
There's a reason Minnesota got 4 quarterbacks, and the reason why they never committed to Case Keenum all year
But did
long.
you think
They
that
were
their
forced to keep him in the
did
game.
you think that their defense would
I
let
didn't think-
Philly score that much?
Yeah, I didn't.
That's
I
what I'm
didn't.
saying. The whole thing. Okay, Foles was getting ready to retire, and he should have, because when they come against us, I'm just telling you how we feel in New England. Once we get past our division, we're not gonna be like the Falcons. I mean, at halftime last
Why you
year.
gotta keep
Super
going?
Bowl.
We
I don't know. I'm just
right
saying
now.
that's
I can't believe
that's
you
a
on television
that's
down
a
here without the way
that's
you
a
be tripping on the
momentous.
Falcons.
Listen, my bosses know
Acorns
I'm a
are flying.
Boston girl. I am a second string Falcons fan, but I'm just talking football, and you can't just be like, "Oh, my team's the best. It's my favorite." No, I'm talking real football.
Right.
I'm saying Philly, they played good. It was a good run for y'all. I love y'all for raising my mother. I love y'all. He always called me a rookie for doing that.
Thought I had it wrong.
But we are definitely, I think Philly is going to put up a strong defensive game. I do believe that. But I think Tom Brady is going to come through like we all know Tom Brady comes through, whether you like it or not. And I think that we definitely going to put at least 30 points on the board. And I don't think we're going to let Philly get more than 15.
So 30-15.
They're gonna field goal us to death. And they better watch out for them penalties, because we know penalties helped us win this last game too.
Now, the referee's gonna be asking for autographs pre or post game.
I mean, they're human. They're human.
Wow.
Ain't nobody asking Pittsburgh for no autographs.
Wow. Especially Ben, they scared to go in the bathroom with him.
Man, he's really Will Ferrell.
Shots fired.
He's really Will Ferrell.
I've been getting it all
on
day,
stilts.
man. I had to do one, man. I'm sorry about that.
But we're excited to go to this football, this Super Bowl. This is gonna be a long 2 weeks because people are trying me, and you know the memes are coming for everybody.
They should be trying you wearing your whole Pats outfit.
My whole outfit. I got
like-
new clothes for this year.
For all you followers out there, when I let Tyisha in, she was skipping in the rain to come in here to give me the business.
All
but
5
I
feet
still
of
got
me.
my Steeler hat on because it's for the culture.
He got that old
for the
tired Steelers hat on, like the old tired Steelers.
Thank you, Garrison Smith. Seattle Seahawks.
Thanks for coming out, Jags. You need to go on the WSB's everything, Twitter, Facebook. They posted a letter. I gotta pull it up real quick. It says, oh my gosh, how quick can I pull it up? I don't have a lot of time.
We gotta go, y'all.
I'm sorry, Jacksonville. Dear Jacksonville, you have our sympathy. The support group meets on Sundays. Sincerely, Atlanta. If my own station can joke
That's
about
Tyisha
this,
Fernandes.
I can joke about it.
Thank you, Coach Lou.
Glad
Thanks
to
for
be
coming
back.
out, Louis Preston.
Thank you, Maxio.
Your whole name.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Your whole
Thanks for letting
name.
me in the door.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it, YouTube.
Y'all, she is retarded.